Hello and welcome to Younger Dumb. I have two new guests on the podcast that I'm very excited for. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Celina. I'm 27 years old. I was born and raised in the south of Germany. I did my bachelor's degree in Germany in the city where I was born and raised. I studied business administration. After that, I moved to Switzerland for my master's degree. I also did my master's degree in business administration. After that, I started a job as a junior IT project manager for a grocery store chain. And after that, I decided to move to the middle of Germany, to Mülheim an der Ruhr, it is called, and started a job for another grocery store chain. And I started to work there as a buying specialist. And now I'm here in the US.
As fast as it goes. All right, my name is Daniel. I'm 31 years old. I started working in the steel industry after I graduated from school for about 4 or 5 years. Then I also studied business administration at a university while I was already working in Mülheim for my current company, where I'm now located for in the US. And here I am.
Welcome to Younger Dumb. My name's Marianna, and I'm interested in learning a variety of topics. But the thing is, I'm not much of a reader. Join me as I interview a mix of people in different careers or topics to see if I'm just new to adulting and haven't learned this stuff yet, or if I should have known this information already. Thank you guys. So why don't you talk about what made you guys sign up to come to the US for a year or for however long? How did the opportunity present itself?
That was quite spontaneous. We had a big town hall meeting going on in our department, and we are currently, in Germany, we already had rolled out new IT systems, and at our location in the US, those IT systems were about to be introduced that year. So last year, February, 2022, we had this town hall meeting, and it was announced that 2 people will have the opportunity to move to the US to help supporting these IT system rollout. And the start date was actually May, so super spontaneous. So people needed to be flexible, and I guess that's where a couple of guys raised their hands, and Celina and me were the lucky ones.
Did you have to do an interview process to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Did you interview with someone in the U.S. or someone in Germany?
Both.
It was both. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think first it was kind of a evaluating process based on our management level, that they were kind of evaluating who would be a possible candidate. After that kind of first evaluation round, there was kind of an interview.
Right, yeah.
And after that, we had a interview or call with U.S. department.
Yeah,
Did you meet with someone that you've seen around here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a process, an interview there, and then I think they did kind of a short list of people, like a closer circle who did then interviews, and so it was kind of like a usual application process. I want to say. Yeah.
How many people would you say applied to come here?
We don't know.
You don't know?
I mean, from my closer team, it has been a lot. So
Really?
I think it was kind of.
Oh yeah, in your team it was.
It was close to be half of the team, I feel like. So a lot of people were interested because a lot of young people work in the team that I worked. And I feel like when you're young and you do not have that much responsibility, so that you're not married, you do not have kids or anything, and I think it's easier to sign up for an expatriation program like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long are you guys here for?
1 year.
1 year. And can you extend it? Do you guys want to extend it?
I mean, for me, it's already like approaching towards the end. So I will be flying out of the country in a week, actually. So it was this year, but I think usually if there's an opportunity and need for you in the team, and if you want to extend, I guess you can extend. Depends on the situation in the company if there's capacity for.
Yeah, I mean, they asked us to extend, so I think they asked us, I don't know, 4 months ago.
And you're both fake. And you said no.
No.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I think after 1 year, okay, it's also time to go back. But I don't know. Now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I would love to extend because I got so used to everything, connected with people that I like, made some new friends, got used to I don't know, our working routine here and everything. So it's also kind of sad.
Yeah. When you guys started, when you first came over here, did you guys get a trip to come here and scout out places to live, or were you just like thrown into a place?
No, we hadn't visited the US before to like look for places where we want to live, but I think that's because we are only here for 1 year, and of course, like probably each company does it different. I know for our company, it depends on the contract you have. If your contract is for a year or less, you will like, especially if it's far away like the US or Australia, you rather won't have kind of a look and see trip is what it's called. But if you're there for like 2-3 years or longer, then you definitely have a look and see trip to get like see the area. But for us, I think we still spoke to people we knew here at this location and asked what good places to live are. So I felt we had an idea where we want to move, and even without being here, seeing it before.
Do you guys like where you guys live?
Yes.
Yes. I think for us the priority was not to commute that much, especially when we came here at the beginning. I think it was super helpful that we were able, or we went, I mean, quite every day to the office, so that we were able to meet our colleagues in person and everything. I think after the time right now where we are working more from home, I feel like, I don't know, it would have been cool to live in the city, because here in the burbs, I don't know, there are so many.
You say it's boring?
It's not boring, but
it's not the city, that's for sure.
It's not the city, but I think
same for me.
It's a big win not to commute. So I think it was absolutely the right decision.
Yeah.
Is there like a big difference that you guys see working in the US and working in Germany? Just like the work-life balance, or just like being in an office itself?
The US is life balance. No, just kidding. I mean, I would say yeah, for sure. I feel like I just like the working atmosphere here. I feel like, I don't know, everyone is so friendly, and I feel like that it is a little bit more relaxed compared to Germany. I feel like in Germany people are more rushing, and
I feel like that's bad though. Like,
yeah,
doesn't that mean that we have like a bad work ethic because we're more
No.
relaxed?
Yeah, I think it depends. I would sign what Celina said. So but I think the stereotype we in Germany usually have is that it's the opposite, maybe, that people in the US are like more, I don't know, obsessed with work, if I want to like frame it that way, but I probably it's the character of people in the US itself that makes us feel that it's a little more relaxed on the outside, you know. It doesn't necessarily mean that people are more relaxed at all, but at least I feel they seem more laid back and relaxed about things and call it just, okay, it is what it is, we're going to get this done, and
it's a job.
It's a job, and which is good in a way, and probably then the German character way is taking things more seriously and, you know, being more stiff about it. That why it feels probably sometimes more rough and rushed in Germany. That's would be my explanation, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, in the end, the job needs to be done. I mean, that's the goal, but I feel like in Germany, kind of a mentality, or, I mean, it's hard to generalize, but I feel like that there are some companies when you punch off at, I don't know, a specific time, and if other people are still working, that they're just looking at you and are giving you kind of a bad feeling that you're leaving. So I have never experienced something like that here.
Yeah. That's good, I guess.
Yeah.
What are your, like, vacation times like with Germany? Like, you don't have to be, like, company specific, but, like, in general, what would you say how many days you guys get off?
In general, we get 30 days off per year.
Right.
In every company.
So crazy.
Sounds like a miracle, right? I feel bad for that now. But, I mean, it is what it is.
We have 7, I want to say it's 7 holidays, like national holidays. But then we get, like, PTO, but even that still doesn't add up to 30.
This is so confusing for me, the holiday and PTO thing. So what's the difference between PTO and holidays? So for holidays, you're not getting paid?
No, we do. We have 7 paid holidays.
Okay.
And that's like 4th of July, Christmas, New Year's Day.
Okay.
Like the major holidays.
Yeah.
And then like PTO are just days that we can just take off throughout the year whenever we
That's
want.
like your vacation days,
Yeah.
basically. Okay.
Yeah. But you guys have 30 holidays.
Right. And then we got, I mean, I don't even want to say that, but then I think it's actually based that we got more public holidays in Germany which are off, which didn't count into our
So the 30
holiday.
days isn't for like holidays? It's just like days you can take off randomly.
Right. And then we got and then we got some days like 4th of July you have here. We don't have this in Germany, but some similar days like that where we like Easter and stuff which are off in addition.
Yeah.
So
when you guys came here, did you get to celebrate your Germany holidays by taking off or no?
no, we are in the US, so we get US holidays off.
Oh.
So yeah.
That kind of sucks. Was that a big adjustment? Like, were you thinking about, I'm supposed to be not working right now?
No.
I think we can still be lucky to have our
Definitely.
German amount of holidays, so I think we're good.
Right.
Yeah, I would be mad. But that's just me. Because you went from 30 to 7, roughly. But I guess it's only 1 year.
Yeah, but we still have that's a good thing about it. We our 30 days carried over to the US.
Oh,
so we
just
can
not
take
the holidays.
Not the holidays. So when my friends in Germany are off on Easter, or Easter is a bad comparison, but I don't know, we got some other days throughout the year, then I'm working here in the US because it's not...
Yeah, but your 30 days,
But I
30
can
random
take my
days
30
carried
days
over.
here, right.
Did you use all of them?
Yeah, almost. No, I mean I've been off the here and there the last couple of weeks to take some. At the beginning, of course, not, and of course I also don't want to be that guy just like being here and saying, hey, when I'm taking my holidays because I want to focus on work and getting adjusted here and performing well. But then, of course, time came where we needed to take our holidays and also wanted to explore the US a little more, which we were thankful for.
Yeah.
So
Where did you guys get to go?
many places.
I mean, you went to many places.
Yeah, you went to a lot of places.
You're the explorer.
Oh, but I feel you did also a lot of...
She just went to Miami a lot.
I'm the Miami
Yeah,
girl.
you're the Miami
I'm
lover.
gonna move to Miami for sure.
If you could move the headquarter to Miami,
Let's
you
find a
would do
husband
that.
for me over there.
Yeah.
So if anyone lives in Miami, feel free to reach out.
Yeah.
So when you guys were going, just like traveling to different places in the U.S., is it different than traveling to places in Germany? Like when you went to like New York and when you went to Miami, was it just different?
I mean, I still feel like, of course, it's a different experience. When you go to Miami, you have beach and everything. But I still feel like, I don't know, I just feel different. Just to imagine if I would do a trip from Germany to Miami, it would have been a whole different experience, because it's still like, okay, wow, I'm in the US, everything is so different. But I feel like we're already living in kind of the US bubble, that it isn't a huge adjustment for us. It's just okay, yeah, just being at another place, but it's still, I would say,
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it,
Yeah,
but I think
I think I know
mean.
what you mean. It now probably sounds bad, but it's still a super nice experience, and it's still
Yeah.
exciting, but not as exciting as you would have come from Germany, because then it's like, oh, I'm going to the US, everything is big, everything is like
Yeah.
that, blah blah blah. But here we are used to living here, so
Yeah.
it doesn't feel that special anymore, even though you have the change of environment, the change of landscape, which is always
Yeah.
nice. But yeah, that's
Also, I mean, of course, there are different cultures within the US, I would say, or differences from state to state. But I don't know, if you would come from Germany, I think it would be, I don't know, just different. So I think we got used to the whole thing, like that everyone's like, hey, how are you? That everyone's so, I don't know, open and talkative.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we, I don't know, just got used to it, so that it is not.
we are Americanized.
Yeah.
Let's call it that way.
Yeah.
So once you guys go back to Germany, do you ever think you'll come back to like the US again to like visit?
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miami.
100%. Miami.
I will come back and
second.
I will stay forever. For sure.
No, of course.
Where do you want to visit again?
Yeah, I mean, there are so many places. I will definitely, I mean, probably probably not in the next 2-3 years, but this was here, this area was still my home for 1 year, so I definitely sooner or later will come back as a tourist and like travel this area again and look after my old home. I don't know when, but definitely. But then I also want to explore the west side a little more, and or the west coast, and I don't know, do some more nature trips. I feel I've done a lot of city trips and saw a lot of the big cities, but then also like California has so many national parks to visit, so that's definitely on my bucket list then. But yeah.
What was your favorite foods that you tried here?
Mac and cheese.
Oh yes. Yeah,
My
mac and cheese.
absolute go-to.
Were the portion sizes different than in Germany?
Yes, but
Bigger?
my stomach got also bigger. So those portions are not huge to me anymore.
We adjusted. We're Americanized.
See,
Yeah.
now you're gonna go back and you're just gonna be hungry all the time. You have to like order like two of everything.
probably.
We're gonna be poor again then, because we just gotta order double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've always heard that American food is way like unhealthier than other countries.
100%. There's so much processed food here. There's sugar in everything. I mean, even if you're having a toast or something. I mean, Germany is well known for good bread, I would say. So the bread is really kind of filling. So when I had a bread, then I'm usually full. But here I could eat, I don't know, 50 toast with peanut butter. And I just could keep on going. Yeah.
What was your favorite food?
Yeah, I would also sign mac and cheese, because I mean, you got good burgers and hot dogs, and also I begin to like the pizza, the deep dish pizza from this region here. But like mac and cheese, having good mac and cheese is definitely something.
Where did you get your mac and cheese from?
In my favorite restaurant in Naperville, like Allegory. I like that. It's very good. I will have that on Friday before I leave and try that. The feeling keeps me getting at least through the flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Panera Bread. They have good mac and cheese.
Oh yeah.
Try
Oh,
that
really?
before you go. I feel like there's another place that always had really good mac and cheese. We've talked about it before. I don't remember the name though. But yeah. Okay, so just mac and cheese. Was there any foods from Germany that you missed that you couldn't get out here?
It is called döner or
Oh, yes.
kebab.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it's in a huge bread, and the bread is filled with meat. You can decide for, I don't
Kind
know.
of like a flatbread, I want to
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
Like a
flatbread.
flatbread. It doesn't sound fancy, but like just, I think just the quality and the taste we get in Germany. We also got döner or kebab places here, but it's not comparable, because
So is it like fast food?
Yeah, so usually when you go out for, I don't know, clubbing or a bar tour, so after having a few drinks, this is always good.
Yeah.
The go-to, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a restaurant, or you can just get it at restaurants?
No, it's
Like at any
more like a
restaurant.
fast food, like comparable to any fast food place here. So
Yeah.
usually a small place and then they have like a bar with salad, and then you order your flatbread with kebab meat in there, and then some
A
salad
good sauce.
toppings, sauce on that, like yogurt or
And
cocktail
it's
sauce.
price worth. I mean, it's usually around $6.
Right.
I remember times when I went to school when it was $2.
Yeah, I also had $2-3. So
Probably
it's-
the meat came from horses.
Yeah. Right.
But you still ate it, and it was still good.
Yeah. I will have that the first day I come back. I'm so much looking forward to that.
Do you guys not cook?
Since I'm in the US, I was not cooking anymore.
No?
No.
No. I'm also not the biggest cook, but I would have stopped cooking if, at least or latest when I come to the US. So I didn't cook that much here.
How many meals would you say you made the whole year?
You see,
don't
you
say
see
it.
one hand now, so it probably would be like, I don't know, 5.
Oh my goodness.
We
what
gotta
are you-
try the good restaurants and the good.
Yeah,
and
but a
also
whole
the-
year?
Ordering food. I just love
Ordering
ordering
food,
food,
yeah.
here. Driving
you-
to the
Oh
grocery-
my
Sometimes you get lazy.
Yeah.
on
The whole year?
Yeah.
We
The
are
only
not
thing
them.
I cooked was pasta, so I just like to, I don't know, cook pasta just with butter, salt, and cheese.
Yeah.
So.
Like, didn't make any food that you missed from back home?
No, because I think that's also kind of the thing. I mean, we're super thankful for our apartment and everything is nice, but I think it's also, I don't know, different because in our apartment in Germany we have all of our cooking stuff
Ingredients and
and
stuff.
everything, and I don't know, it's really basic, our kitchen or the interior we do have.
So it definitely leads to going out more,
Yeah.
even more.
Yeah.
So, which isn't bad
Yeah.
at all, but
Okay.
Yeah.
So back home you guys cook more?
Yes, and I also bake in Germany.
Oh, yeah, neither of you brought me any kind of food.
I
I'm
was the
just
perfect
saying.
housewife in Germany. Just saying.
Yeah, so what did you guys do with your apartments back home? You kept them, or you just like rented them out to other people?
Yeah, we kept them
yeah, I kept mine as well.
because I don't know. I think it's just the kind of living situation in Germany is a little bit rough. I would say it's super hard to find apartments on the market. So I think it was a good decision to keep our apartments, to have our stuff in there, and just go back. And
Right.
Did you guys go home and visit?
I went home twice.
I didn't went home.
You didn't go
Sure.
home at all?
I didn't go home at all. I'm like, yeah.
You had family come visit you, though, didn't
Right.
you?
My mother came visit me, which was super nice.
You
one
have
of the
siblings?
best times. Yeah, I have a younger sister. So, but new
Didn't see
technology,
them.
you can FaceTime.
True.
Of course, I miss them. I'm super excited to see them again. But I said I grew up in Germany for 30 years, so I rather spend my holidays here. But I definitely would have went to Germany for at least once. But it worked out that way. So
That was a wise decision because you used all of your holidays for traveling and everything. I think that was a good decision. And I'm also kind of, excited what you're gonna say when you will return, because even I went home twice, it was always a weird feeling or a strange feeling to be back in Germany, and then I realized how different it is compared to the US.
What would you say is the biggest difference?
Hard question. It's just hard to describe. I don't know. It's just the easy things, like when you're sitting in your car and just see, I don't know, a whole different environment and everything, how
Yeah,
everything looks like, and
yeah. But I want to say, I think distances in general are different. I had like a few funny situations where I don't know, wanted to visit a place and looked at the map and searched for a parking lot and said, oh, okay, that appears to be close to where I want to go, and then I parked my car and realized it's still, I don't know, 3 miles to go to walk, but on the map it looked like it's directly next to the place I parked. So I think that's what you need to get used to, that everything is like just bigger in the US.
Did you guys have cars in Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you use them, or were you on public transportation?
No, I use mine, but you could definitely, if you want to compare public transport in the US, or at least where we are right now in the US, to public transport in Germany, because of the distances, it's like better, I want to say, in Germany, and easier. A lot of destinations are quite easy to reach with public transport.
Yeah, because I feel like if you drive like 5 hours from anywhere where we're at, you're going to still be in Illinois.
Yeah.
But like if you drive 5 hours, or you take a train 5 hours in Germany, you'll probably be like in a different country, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's crazy.
Places, so.
That must be so nice.
Yeah.
Let's talk about English and German. So did you guys learn English in school growing up? It was like required?
Yeah, so I would say kids start to learn English when they're, I would say, in first grade, so when they're 6 years old, so you start singing English songs and everything, just, I don't know, that they kind of get in touch with another language. But I don't know, I would say that I really started to learn English was when I was 11 years old, when you go to, what is the school called, high school?
Yeah, I think it's compared to high school.
I think it's comparable to high school, yeah. So this is where you really learn English, and where you have, I would say, 6 hours per week of English class.
Yeah. And then I feel that's where you learn the basics, but I don't know, I wasn't that good in English when I went to school, because you analyze poems and stuff, so it's like I really only begin to develop a better level of English when I really needed to speak it and use it, which was then in my first job, which was already in an international business environment, and then when you're forced to speak, you develop it. But in school, you learn it, you can get around probably, but
I think also in your studies, I mean, you have to deal with it, because a lot of sources or literature, I hate this word, how to pronounce it, literature? Literature, yeah. Is in English, so I would say, I don't know, during studies, I think we were also, I don't know, a lot in touch with this language. And also, I mean, we watched some, I don't know, TV shows in English.
Yeah.
Or videos.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I feel that the younger generations are even more like enforced to
Instagram memes.
Instagram, TikTok will
but
definitely
isn't that
affect
stuff transferred over to like German?
Yeah,
it is. But
so they are
still
more confronted with it than even. I mean, we don't want to sound old, but I still think that it's something different. Us being 15 years old or like a teenager, the amount of English we had in our daily life compared to what they have now. But you learn English in Germany, and most of, especially the younger generations, I want to say, speak well enough English to get around. Yeah.
But like if you go to a restaurant, the menu's in German.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the currency difference? What are your currencies called? Are they euros?
That's a question for Daniel.
No.
What do you mean? You don't know what your money is called?
Okay. I thought you really want to know what $1 is.
Conversion.
It's like cheaper, right? Like it's less. Wait, what are they called?
Euro.
Okay,
yeah, but
it's
it
less.
changed. Like I think a couple of years ago it was, if you go to the US, you will save a bunch of money, because euro dollar, the conversion was better in our favor for the German people if they shop in US dollar. But right now I think it's almost close to 1-on-1, so it's not.
Wait, so what did you guys have to do? Did you call your banks and tell them, do you guys have banks?
Yes.
No, we're collecting our money in bags.
You're right. And we
it's
ride on
growing on
horses.
trees.
So you guys called your bank and you told them that you're going to a different country, and then they were just like, okay, or did you have to take out like a new card? Like, how did...
We actually, it was quite easy. So we remained with our German bank account. We have that still, but just not money. No money is coming on that anymore, unless like a grandmother gifts someone something to you. But and then we just regularly opened up a bank account here in the US.
You had to open
US
a new
dollar
one?
account, yeah.
Oh, so what bank are you at?
Bank of America.
Oh,
What
okay.
else?
Well, I have BMO, so I just didn't know, you know.
Yeah, no.
And you guys got new phone numbers? Because
Yeah.
how long?
Yes.
You told me one time how long your phone number in Germany was. It was like
Yeah.
18 or something.
Yeah, I don't know how many digits. Yeah, but I like for this year it made sense to like get a phone contract for the US, have your SIM card.
Yeah,
things.
that was
Okay.
crazy to me too.
But
You got a new phone number?
Yes, of course. But I feel like this was also, I mean, now it's kind of ridiculous talking about that, but when we arrived here, I think those little things that are so
yeah, those were the
easy,
basic questions
just
we
those
asked.
basics, I don't know,
Yeah,
those were the little challenges, I
yeah.
don't know, at the beginning, I feel like.
What about driving?
Oh, another challenge. So I think we are allowed to drive 3 months with our driving license from Germany within
Right.
the US, and then we had to get
Well-
a driving license. So we had to pass the test.
The written and the driven test?
Yes.
But that was much easier than in Germany, to be honest,
Why?
because it's ridiculously like quick here and cheap. I think in Germany you I don't know how it is with driving lessons, so we didn't need to take driving lessons obviously, but we still needed to do the test. But in Germany you definitely need to take driving lessons no matter what, and a certain amount, and then gotta really learn like a whole catalog of questions with like, I don't know how many exactly, but 700 to 900 possible questions, I want to say, and then you have a written test, and I don't know how it is, how many people fail that in percent, but here it was, I don't know, 30 questions, and honestly it felt like
Like
kindergarten
quiz.
level, like a little
Yeah.
like a little fun quiz with multiple choice. So
Is it different than driving here and in Germany? Are the rules of the road?
I mean, it's pretty much the same, but there are some different
Traffic
rules.
signs
For
and some-
example, I think for us it's weird that when we're driving to a stop sign, that the first person who arrives at the stop sign is
Oh, yeah.
allowed to keep
the
on
intersection.
driving, or that you can pass a light to the right when it's
But I love
red.
that. I love that.
Yeah.
That you
I will
can't do
keep on
that in
doing
Germany.
that in Germany.
Yeah, I was
Pass
also.
people?
I'm a little afraid that I'd keep on doing that in Germany. That you can on a red light turn right, which makes so much sense to me, unless there is a sign
Yeah.
which says not turn right here. But yeah, Germany, whenever there's a red sign, you just gotta stop. And
Oh, that's frustrating.
so yeah, that's frustrating.
I'm also
Yeah.
kind of wondering, so here in the US, I mean, we just signed up for the driving license test and just did it. Is there no need in the US to, I don't know, to attend to some lessons? Because in Germany...
No, there is.
There
So if
is?
you're like
Yeah.
16 and want to get the
Yeah.
driving license,
You have
need
like
to,
a permit and you need to get like 90 hours or something driving, and then you also like
Okay.
have to take a class and then
but-
also a test.
But
and the
why...
driving.
I think
were-
because we like were already adults and I
But
don't know,
no
but
one asked us.
yeah, right.
Well, I think
I mean,
after
I
a
look
certain
like
age,
18.
you don't have to. After a certain age, you don't have to take a class, but when you're like 6, I think when you're below 18.
And that's a crazy thing. I was always laughing about that. What makes you a good driver if you just because you're 30 and
I don't know.
yeah, and I don't know either how many accidents I've seen here. Like, I don't want to sound like the stereotypical German guy. We can drive. We are good drivers, but I can see the results of only needing to pay $30 for the driving test and no need to take lessons at all.
Yeah.
But also driving here is definitely so it's kind of the same than in Germany, but roads are, because of the distances, because of the sheer size of the country, roads are bigger, parking lots are bigger. That's that's good.
Yeah, I found you don't like drive on the other side of the street, right? It's the same.
No, it's the same side.
There's like
Thank God.
there's one place that does that, and I always forget what place it is. I feel like it's like China or something.
England.
England,
UK.
yeah, UK, Great Britain.
I
and
have to
then-
cut that out because I just sounded so dumb.
Hey, how is the podcast called?
True. Young or dumb.
You're probably too young, so
No, I
To
should have
know.
known that.
yeah.
But okay, so are there any American traditions that you guys did here that you would want to take back to Germany, or that you're just gonna miss doing here?
Thanksgiving. That I mean, I won't really celebrate Thanksgiving, but at least the food from Thanksgiving.
You don't have Thanksgiving in Germany?
No, we have Christmas, and then that's it. But
Mm.
but I like when my mom came visit me. She was even demanding because she came over Thanksgiving, and she said, "I want to have a proper American Thanksgiving," and we tried to make that for her, but also for us. So we got turkey, green beans, and mashed potatoes, and everything. And I don't know, I liked it. So
Yeah.
I will definitely make at least the meals
Yeah.
back in Germany.
Do you guys not have like a Black Friday, like with a bunch of sales?
We have
and-
it, but that's because Germany gets Americanized by it. So all the German companies also have a Black Friday, but not like connected on the same day as you have, but not really connected to Thanksgiving or something.
Oh, okay. What about you?
I mean, tradition is the wrong word, but I will miss a routine. So my routine is driving through Starbucks every morning.
Americanized.
So that's what I'm gonna miss for sure.
There's no Starbucks in Germany?
There is, but I feel like there are not that many drive-throughs,
Yeah.
and honestly, in Germany, I'm not willing to pay that much for Starbucks or for coffee because you have so many other options for good coffee where you can
Yeah.
grab a coffee
Yeah.
and not paying $7 for it.
What fast foods are in both places? Like you guys have McDonald's,
Yes,
So,
Burger King,
yes,
Wendy's?
no.
no.
No Wendy's. Do you guys like Wendy's?
I haven't. I haven't to Wendy's.
Yeah.
I have been there. It's good, but I think it's average or not that good. There, like I want to say, from the rating, I don't know. Five Guys is probably like more of the high. I don't know if you can say that, but higher class fast food than Wendy's and
Yeah.
stuff, right? Even at least already from the price point, but also then from the taste and quality.
What
But we
about-
have Five Guys in Germany, but not
Yeah,
so
we
many
do.
stores.
I don't know. I know it's super basic, and maybe I don't know. Some people do not like it, but I'm a big McDonald's fan.
What do you get?
12 chicken McNuggets with fries, a cheeseburger without cucumber.
There's no cucumber on cheeseburgers.
Or how do you call it?
Pickle.
Pickle.
Pickle. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. Without pickle.
Yeah.
And a McFlurry Oreo.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
With barbecue sauce or sweet and sour sauce? Your chicken nuggets.
Sweet sour sauce. Oh, what I also like here in the US is ranch dip.
Oh yeah, I've been
Oh,
used
that's
to
a
that
good
as
one.
well. Yeah.
That's good.
You, you can just have it with everything, with pizza. It's, I love it. So good.
What's your favorite pizza place out here?
I don't know why, but I like Mott's Pizza. I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan of the deep dish pizza. I mean, I love pizza, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the...
I begin to like it more and more because when I came here, obviously everybody was saying try deep dish pizza, and I had to try it. And I think the first ones I had were like, oh yeah, but then I begin to like it more and more. But now, when I was in New York, where I just got like, I don't know, I want to say a pizza which is more comparable of a pizza you could get in Germany, which is then even as well closer to a proper Italian pizza.
Yeah.
That's where I realized, no, this is the kind of pizza I like, with like thin and crispy. So
Like how thin?
thin.
Like paper?
Yeah, still as thin and crispy that you can still hold it
Okay.
properly. You know that it
Yeah.
doesn't like flop away. But that's the pizza, and also we got more options on pizza. I think here are usually only like supreme and pepperoni, and on usual pizza places there are usually, I don't know, 5 to 7 different options of toppings and stuff. And in Germany, in like a random like pizza place doesn't even need to be a fancy one. I think we have more options of
Like
what
what?
we can choose.
We have like pineapple and
Yeah, but
mushrooms.
that's what
disgusting.
where
That is
every
gross.
Italian
This is
will
giving me the
turn around in their grave.
Like,
But I don't know. We can just choose from so many different things like mushrooms, whatever.
How do you
And
call parmashing?
Isn't it Parma?
Parmesan?
No,
Parma
that's.
Like the
I'm missing
cheese?
the word of. I'm missing the word as well.
Parma.
What is it?
Um,
Yeah.
What
We
is
got
it?
more options. Options. The
ham.
meat. Ham.
Parma
Right.
ham.
Yeah.
No ham. I don't know.
What?
I will Google
Yeah.
it and I'll show you a picture.
Okay.
We definitely got like more like options of meat, more options of vegetables on it, and different kinds of combinations, like the same, the special.
Oh, yeah.
How do you call it?
It's like, it starts with P. I don't know. And it has like the TT in it. It has 2 T's.
I don't know,
Anyway.
I don't know either. I'm gonna have to look it up later. It's gonna bother
but
me.
yeah.
But besides pizza, I love Taco Bell, by the way. Just saying. Yeah, the food is too good here in the US. That's a really.
It's probably not good for your body, but
It's not.
Yeah.
but I think what we both did within this year is just making the best and the most out of it and trying all the
Yeah,
food
and
places.
that's what's good.
And what I need to say as well, what Celina said earlier, I guess I will probably notice it when I come back, that in Germany we are a little more aware about ingredients and we don't have that much like processed foods, and also like some more food regulations. Why, generally speaking, I want to say the food would be healthier, even though we have a lot of fast food places, but I think we just enjoyed it here, eating a lot, and I don't know, so many different cuisines.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, I have one last question. What is one thing about America that you guys still don't understand?
Spending too much time inside.
Oh yeah.
I could see it.
You like your ACs too much.
Yeah.
Waste of plastic.
We recycle though.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it's bad to say that. I mean, I enjoy, I don't know, having a drink out of a plastic straw. But, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, when you go to Starbucks and order something, you get a plastic cup for so many drinks in Germany.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was kind
There
of
are so rough regulations.
I was also kind of shocked when I came here, and I thought, I was assuming that the US, because it's getting more and more, obviously across the globe, but especially in Europe, I feel, I mean, we are not there yet, and long way to go, but we are more aware of like what's called environmental friendly, how to recycle, and I see people which when they order something and they get it in plastic, that they're shaking their heads and saying, oh, that's not right, and companies are getting better and better at that. And when I came here, I was kind of shocked because I was expecting that it's the same, because last time I was in the US for vacation, it was 2017, and I didn't really pay attention to it because I was only here for 2 weeks as a tourist. But then when I came here, being aware of all that, and then I was in a hotel and getting everything out of like plastic, styrofoam cups and boxes. I was like, yeah, it's recyclable, but I don't know, in this area, if everything lands in one trash can, it's not really
Probably.
recycled.
Yeah.
But then in California, again, when I was on holiday, you only get straws on request and stuff, and I feel they have more paper boxes, so it probably also depends on the region where you're at.
Yeah.
But there is some room to improve.
In Germany, you can't even buy plastic straws or plastic plates or whatever, or cups in grocery stores. So they are not allowed to sell it anymore. Or also, I feel like it's crazy when you go to Target, and I feel like in Germany, I don't know, all of the bags you can buy, and you have to buy them, are recyclable. And when you go to Target, they put everything in plastic bags.
Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah, that's also
I don't know.
Yeah.
difference. That's
yeah.
still, yeah, that's right. That's will
Yeah.
be still weird to me, even now, even though I live
Mhm.
here now. But and then taxes at the end is also one thing. I don't know. We in Germany we have the price on the price tag, and it's a price you pay. And I think here what companies are saying, because it's so different from like state or even county
Yeah.
to county,
There's
that
like federal.
right, that they can't put one price tag on it. But I'm not sure about that. I just feel it's you're always getting betrayed at the cashier. Then you see the real price, and then you're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't like recognizing that there come taxes on top. So,
I feel like I just know because I'm like used to it to just know that it's going to be more than.
but psychologically, aren't you looking at the price tag saying, oh, it's $4.99? That's cheap, or are you really making it up in your head and saying, oh, it's actually $5.50 or something?
Well, I just know
'Cause
if
that's
it
what I
means
feel.
like $4.99, it's going to be like 5 something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Because I'm looking at it honestly every time. Then okay, maybe Americans can like disagree with that, which is then
No.
cool. But I
no,
still
I think
feel
it should be included.
yeah, I still feel that whenever I'm looking at a price tag, I'm like, oh, okay, that's $30. So $30 is what I need to, even though I'm paying with card, but what I technically need to be ready to pay at the cashier. But then it turns out being more, and I'm still feeling like
Yeah.
I'm still getting mad. So
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
But
I
there
think
are-
it should be included. I'm with you guys.
I
Yeah.
also
But-
feel like, or a thing that is kind of weird is to pay 20% of tip when you go to a restaurant or something. I feel like, I don't know, in
Mhm.
Germany you do not pay that much tip.
yeah.
Do you guys tip at all?
Yes, but just
Yeah.
a little bit.
So
Mhm.
any American like waiter, waitress, we are not being mad. We're not the dumb Germans. Sometimes our
Yeah.
people just don't know better. But of course, we learned it here. We knew it from
Mhm.
day one. But I've heard that I don't know, some waitress know. Oh, the Europeans are visiting again. They only tip less. But sometimes they just don't know better. But it's different. It's still I don't know. The minimum loan level. I guess it's way lower in the U.S. Why restaurants and stuff like they rely on the tip and
Oh, like minimum wage?
yeah, minimum wage. That's what I'm meaning. Yeah, and then it's different in each European country. But in Germany, I think you definitely tip in a restaurant, but it's like just a gratitude you show to say I was happy with the service, I was happy with the food and any everything, and then you give I don't know around 10% or something. So yeah,
Yeah, people like count on that to like
right.
make rent, which is
Right.
really sad.
Yeah, I mean once you know it, for us it's fine. We're getting used to it, but it's still strange and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
something we
Okay. Before we go, I have some trivia questions.
oh
And it is, I'm doing 4 questions. 2 of them are like United States trivia questions about like history, and then 2 of them are Germany questions.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Okay. We'll do some, I think they're easy, but I've lived here for a long time, like my whole life. So we'll see. We'll do American, German. Okay, ready? What? And you guys can work together. Other people, I make it a competition, but I'll let you guys work together.
can we use our
gonna
phones?
beat
No, you
Daniel's
can't.
Can I
You
just-
can't
just
look
kidding.
it up. Okay.
Of course not. Yeah,
What is the national animal of the U.S.?
it's a bald eagle.
Yeah. See,
I've seen
that's-
one even.
You've seen one? Where?
Yeah, I've seen 2. One in Muskegon, I think, on the coast of Lake Michigan, flying over coast, and one like right in Plainfield at the like Turtle Lake, where there is
yeah.
there is like a bird watching station.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
saw them there?
Yeah,
That's scary because that's right by my house.
yeah.
And
No,
I
and
got,
I can show you a picture. Like, what do you think? Right by your house? Do you think he's gonna hunt you?
He's gonna try to attack me.
Yeah.
I mean, that was what I exactly wanted to say. Daniel was just a little bit quicker than I
Yeah.
was.
Come on.
Okay, I'm doing hard questions for Germany. Well, maybe not, because I can't say some of these words. Okay. Which famous German band was formed in 1965 in Hanover?
1965. That was like the year my dad is born, so...
Okay,
I
I'll
don't
do a
know.
different one. What is the German name for Lake Constance?
Isn't it?
Like cons.
Like Constance? Constanzee?
No.
Oh, we're embarrassing ourselves. But by the way, what was the band name? What's the first letter?
Oh, Scorpions.
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 I've heard them. Know them.
Scorpions, yeah.
But yeah, like kind of like a rock band. Yeah.
I would think so, yeah. Okay, we'll do a different question. What is the largest wooded area in Germany?
Schwarzwald.
Black Forest. Is it like that?
Yeah.
That's what she said in German.
What did you say?
Schwarzwald.
I'm not going to
That's-
try to say it.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. You guys are like technically 2 out of 2, but also not really because I had to like read you 3 questions about
we are
your
a
own
team.
country, but that's okay. We'll do a harder question. What was the first school founded in the United States? And I can give you guys a hint if you want.
Do you even know that?
I know it because I looked at the answer.
But would you have known it without the answer? At least.
No.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair then. So we can only do best guesses. I don't know.
Me
Do
neither.
you want?
That's
Do you
super
want
hard.
a hint?
No, thank
I don't know
you.
if it, I don't know if
Next,
it
please.
I don't know if it would help.
It's an Ivy League school. Ivy League school.
Wait.
You know what that means?
No.
Like top, like a really good,
Like
really good school.
School or university?
University.
Okay.
Yeah.
Harvard, Stanford.
Well,
something like
you
that.
just named it. Pick one.
Harvard.
Yeah. Okay, fine. How many states are there in the United States?
It's
Oh,
a
that's
hard
embarrassing.
discussion going on. I think
Why?
you can. I think you can. Is there technically a right answer?
Yes.
Because then I don't know. I can only say 50 to 52, depending on if you count in Alaska and Hawaii or something.
Yeah, but that's
Something like
just
that.
50.
That's right.
Yeah,
Then 50, 51,
50.
50. Okay. Then I
Yeah.
was wrong.
Hawaii and Alaska are states.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that's not a state is where Washington D.C. is.
Okay.
That's
So-
like its own.
It's 50 when we're counting Hawaii and Alaska.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
Noted.
Okay.
Noted.
Back to
How many states are in Germany?
That was one of these questions. Let me find it. I want to say it was 16.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right here.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do an easy one because you guys struggled with the other ones. True or false? There are over 25,000 castles in Germany.
25,000.
Yeah. And it's 50-50.
Yes, correct.
True.
Sure.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been to them?
Yes,
And
I visit
all
of them.
25,000.
24,999.
I'm the princess, so I'm the owner of those castles.
Yeah. Now there are a bunch, but I wouldn't have like.
Have you gone to any of them?
Yeah, of a few, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Like big ones?
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
are also big ones.
They're
Nice
pretty.
ones. They are, but probably under this 25,000, there are also like super small things, depending on
Yeah.
what time something counts as a castle. But
I
there
would
are
love to see a
pretty
castle.
ones. Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys want more trivia, or you want to leave on the high note of having that question
Let's leave on
correct?
this high
Okay.
note and
Yeah.
call it a day.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming on my podcast. I really appreciate it, and this was really fun.
That was fun.
Thank
yeah.
you, it was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Safe trips back to your home.
Thank you.
And yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much.
And make
That
sure
was
when
fun.
you're getting more famous to invite us for the next episode.
I got you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will be different though.
Once your Spotify plays one,
Yeah,
we're gonna
one-
do a wrap up like 1
Yeah.
year. Can you
Yeah.
imagine that? You've been on this podcast. And now we hit the 1 million subscribers and listeners.
I know.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like tomorrow, but we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll
Good
see.
luck. Good luck.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Young or Dumb. I hope you enjoyed the subject and learned something new. Stick around and listen to another episode after you subscribe. And remember, be happy and be chill.